Stream reconnected. No, just the internet died. New PC, no issues. Built it by hand. Just good old-fashioned Asian internet.
Let's see him get through this.
Let's see. We're running 63% chance to block right now. Think of another 6% chance on our sigils. Percent chance right there. This might. I might give up Rive for Shield Wall and run this as a Healing Hands build. Still ignite. But it would be so tanky. Right now I'm just playing with healing hands to see how it feels. And it feels good. And then that would give our minions more survivability. Oh, but we don't have any way to summon minions with healing hands. I mean, unless we just hit Forge Strike on cooldown. Which wouldn't be a bad plan. There might be some mana challenges with spamming Forge Strike on cooldown. Can solve those. I don't know why you think that this stuff is accurate to a decimal point that exists. Just gotta like get out there and attack stuff and see what happens. That's the only thing that works in this game. That planner is probably not even remotely accurate. Do you have any fire pin in the planner? Because fire pin is counted towards your ignite damage.
Safe travels. Greetings.
Yeah, if you have fire pin, if you have general fire pin, not fire pin with melee attacks or fire pin while at high health, if you just have general fire pin, that affects ignite damage. And if you're running 2000% fire damage, that is not a good use of your stats. Some of that fire damage needs to be replaced with something else that scales your ignite. That's way too much on a ratio. Fucking Paladin Holy Aura doing everything. Damage over time, fire damage over time, ignite duration, fire penetration, fire shred. Attack speed doesn't directly affect ignite damage, but if you are using an attack to ignite the target, then attack speed affects the fire pen. And then obviously ignite chance. What? That's the same thing. I'm just saying, a 2000% of fire damage, whether it's fire damage over time or elemental damage or fire damage or whatever, is a very high number, and it sounds like you should give up a fire damage or a fire damage over time affix for something else that is going to scale multiplicatively, because that's just additive. And in Last Epoch, once you start getting over 1,000 in additive damage, you're getting very, very diminished returns. The total damage of the character. Fire Pin, Fire Shred, Ignite Duration, Melee Attack Speed, more fire damage, Ignite Chance, do I have any Void Res, this boss? Oh, we do have Void Res. Tank everything.
Behold, the dawn of the black sun. My shadow will cover this world once more.
I can't tank that degen. Tank everything else.
My vengeance will be paid in ash. This haste, this despair. Stand down. Oblivion burns within me.
Tank everything. Stand in all the poop.
This world
Except that one.
can you deny it? My shadow will cover this world once more.
So it is less damage for sure. Using healing hands.
Changes anything? This world is already dead.
But it is incredibly tanky. There's nothing else I could give up for Ring of Shields. Another Sunforged Cuirass. Also contemplating running that. Not that one, because that one has garbage stats on it. I got 50% endurance. I need endurance threshold. There's an endurance threshold armor base at higher level. I really want to run Ring of Shields if I'm going to use a shield. But I don't have a skill slot to give up. Ring of Shields works really well with Ignite too. And I could give up Sigils of Hope and get a ring slot back. But then obviously I lose a whole lot of Sigils of Hope buffs. I could give up Forge weapons. But I have a feeling late game they're going to be a good source of damage. Especially on bosses. I can't give up Healing Hands. I can give up Rive, but Rive is so strong. I think we're maybe going to end up giving up Forge weapons. But it's such a good buff. Ugh. Need one more skill slot. I like how I have a ranged attack. Not nearly as much damage, but... Alright, Ring of Shields. So we get this point in Forge Guard right here, which is up to 3 times every 6 seconds. Block a hit. Additional block effectiveness per shield from the 50% chance to cast. That's so good. I don't know what to do. Did they redo any of the shield stuff? Still have chance to ignite enemy when hit. I don't know why your imagery takes forever to load. Maybe. Yeah, all I'm saying is, like, all that elemental damage over time and damage over time and increased damage, are there not better affixes for those nodes? It seems high. It seems like an opportunity cost. Or are you just building out max roll perfect, flawless in-game gear? Yeah, I can't give up Rive. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. That doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine then. There's still probably some higher damage that you could get, but
Stand down or die.
I would always get multiplicative affixes first in every single slot that you can possibly get them. So like for a weapon, if I'm doing a 3LP Eye of Rain, which doesn't exist, but if I'm doing a 3LP Eye of Rain, it's going to have melee attack speed, chance to ignite, and fire penetration. If I'm doing an amulet, it's going to have elemental damage over time and T5, and then T7 fire penetration. The only slots that I can think of, like belt and rings, I would run T7 elemental damage over time. Yeah, shared fire penetration. Where can I just get temporal sanctum keys? Like, I can't even make gear because I don't have any keys. I've got money. I've got merchant's rank. I just don't have any fucking temporal sanctum keys. Oh, is that a bad thing? I'm just ranting about not having temporal sanctum keys. And you're a sentinel as well, so there are some chest affixes that you can take advantage of that are not just fire damage. And so there's an increased fire damage and ignite duration that's really, really, really strong. Is level of Warpath really doing some beneficial? Like, are you getting good use out of those 4 points? Like, what would you give up if you didn't have them? Have you looked at endurance while channeling Warpath? You can get T5 endurance while channeling Warpath is 30% endurance. And if we're talking like in-game gear, you need to be endurance capped and have like a threshold of about 1,000. How can you have endurance while channeling Warpath on the chest if you have Warpath and Ignite duration on the chest? That's all prefixes. Yeah, endurance while channeling. You need to, like, if you're making an in-game build, you need to have a minimum of 60% endurance and about 1,000 endurance threshold. If you're life-based and you don't have 60% endurance and 1,000 endurance threshold, you will just get one shot. Everything hits so hard. Yeah, so this guy probably does good damage, but he's gonna just like get one shot in like a 200 corruption as soon as he goes in. Like, you need a minimum of 3,000 health. Minimum 3,000 health. 60% endurance and 1,000 endurance threshold. If you have less than 3,000 health and 60% endurance, I mean, so my honest opinion is dual wield cannot do high corruption. And so I would look for a way to step away from dual wielding. Unless, like, if you want to do high corruption, everything hits hard. In a 200 corruption area, you can basically account for getting hit for 15k damage. And so you need to make sure that you can mitigate 15,000 damage. So you need at least 15,000 EHP. And then it hits harder later. Yeah, it's green. It's dark green. I should get a green screen shirt so it's just like a floating head. And so on your with a green private cover over the tail, yeah. On your build on the defense page, if you scroll down, there is your EHP versus hit. EHP versus one shot. The EHP versus one shot to do like 200 corruptions reliably needs to be like 10k. To do 300 needs to be like 15k. Probably needs to be higher, but endurance plus endurance threshold can make a huge difference to that. Yep. Yeah, this I like you've seen all the hardcore people just dying left and right, right? All the hardcore people that are dying left and well, I mean, you saw like the first day on the ladder. Like everyone was like first place, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth. Like the first 27 places died in the first 24 hours. They were all doing nothing but gearing defense. Literally nothing else. Oh, that's a fucking nice ass dagger. It's a shame I can't use daggers anymore.
Stand down or die.
And while softcore, a death doesn't mean you lose your character. It does mean you lose your echo. And so you have to make tanky characters. It's like not a choice really. And so if I were making this build, I would change the shield out, or the dual wield out for a shield. Irene is good, but with ward gone, you can't dual wield. The only reason we could dual wield last season was because 60k ward.
Yes?
And then I would just move stuff around to have good block effectiveness. You can even pick up a shield that has endurance stats on it. Like I'm using a shield with endurance on it. Although I'm about to burn all the forging potential on it. Crit! Come on, crit! Give me the crit! I need the crit! Didn't crit! But it didn't cost me my forging potential, and that's almost as good. Now you can get away with a two-hander instead of a sword and board, but it's the 9% more multiplicative damage that dual wielding gives you that it's too much. I know it sounds like little, but it's too much. Especially since the way this game does calculations, it's 9% more before all of your mitigation.
Yes?
Hey, where you going, asshole? Why are you running away from me? You know, we still have good damage. With a shield on, we still got solid damage. 403% chance to ignite. Still haven't slammed anything into Palrus. I got 3 LP to work with on that thing. Don't really have anything good I can put on this one. Just do some fire damage. Two LP on this Orient Sunseal too. Come on, crit. Give me a crit. Almost as good. There we go. I'll take it. Boots could be better, but they're not bad. That sucked. It's boss time. Didn't I already do this boss? Damn it. Ducky. Already done this boss. Why'd you let me do a whole echo that I've already completed?
My shadow
We do much more damage using Rive than we did with Healing Hands.
This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within me. This world
I got a Temporal Sanctum key though. That's almost worth it. Skill issue. Support issue. That's what that is. That's a support issue right there. I need better support. Man. The fucking partnerships around here. Although, you know what I can do? I still have Glyphs of Envy. I can just do this bullshit right here. Where I go and grab an item I don't care about, like this parry chance one-handed axe. It's never going to have nothing to done with it. And I just go, boom, Envy. And I got 750 stability. Just like that. Kill the boss. Moving on up to the side.
stand down or die.
I mean, I gotta do the little questy things here. But I go straight to the boss. Skip the monolith. Very, very good additions to the game. Thank you, EHG. You did something right. Did a whole lot of fuck all, but you did something right. Now, I still have the option of making this a Warpath build. I think Rive has so much more survivability.
Hello.
I see the benefits of Warpath. But no healing hands? And then they changed the heal node on Rive. Did you see that, Duck?
Ah, yes.
So the Rive node used to do a flat heal on it. This node right here, Time and Fate. Used to do 10 mana gained, and then used to do like 12 health. Now, it is 10% of missing health. That's big. So you run Leech, or in my case, you run Healing Hands to keep your health topped off. And if you ever take a big hit, you just jump right back up.
Down or die.
So good. But it also emphasizes having a lot more health. We're like 1,500 right now, so that's not bad, but I need more.
Stand down.
I haven't seen a Nemesis in like a long time. I thought they buffed that today. -15% increased chance to encounter a Nemesis feels like -15. They got a sign wrong.
Stand down or die.
Oh, another Temporal Sanctum key. That's 2.
Yes.
Lagan time. Can we not die to Lagan? I mean, we're doing good damage to him.
Stand down or die.
The damage is good. Even for giving up the dual wield. Oh, that's probably bad. Oh, 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 we lived. Oh, we lived. Just almost stood in another thing though. Man, I don't know how we live versus that boss. That was played like utter garbage by somebody. Somebody was playing that like utter garbage. I don't know who. I'm still wearing a fucking Calamity helm. Holy shit. I never changed my helm. Wow. I can't believe that. I was literally just picking this helm up to try to rip those good shards off of it. And I'm still wearing a fucking Calamity. It doesn't even work with my abilities. I don't use fires. Holy shit. It doesn't work with Rive. The ignite on hit doesn't. I mean, it works with the healing hands ignite. But it doesn't work with Rive. And it's just not good. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Whatever. We're killing bosses. That's all that matters. We can overlook the incompetencies when we're not wiping. Alright, helmet. I can't use any of the good. I can't use a Leonin helmet until 85. I can use a winged helmet, I guess. I can almost use a Solarium Great Helm. Why don't I just buy one of those and equip it when I can? I think the chances are they're in a T7. 25 million. What a fucking piece of shit. I mean, I need necrotic res. I need armor. I can rip the mana off. Increased void damage over time is worthless, though. The sealed affix. No, there's not. I don't see a good helm here. Something that I can't even use yet. 67. I need this helm. It's a good base for a long time. Ooh. Dude. Okay, so getting the ignite duration is fucking tough. Is there a unique helm worth just temporarily using? Apex of Thought is a mage helm. Hive Mind rogue helm. Crest of Unity is a mage helm. There's nothing in the Ignite realm. I could wear the Sunforged crown, right? Sunforged Great Helm. That's armor per forged weapon, health regen per forged weapon, fire damage special. But it's also level 72. Where? I need some fiery dragon shoes while I'm here, though. Those are level 67 to equip, and I am 67. Woo! Oh, but my boots give me so much health. Holy moly. I can't use those yet. Ah. I can't ever use those. I need a hybrid health. Like, these stupid, ugly boots are probably not going to be replaced for a long time. Hmm. Okay. Well then.
How's your head, traveler?
We'll just get a temporary helm with ignite duration on it. And some health. Come on, game. Alright. We have a helmet. It gives us ignite duration of fire damage and some armor. Good enough. But we can jump to Reign of Dragons. And then we can use a Glyph of Envy and we can go straight to the dragon. It's so fun! Only 181 stability. Better item here. Don't handle stupid. Whatever, we'll just do it. Doesn't matter. Oh, damn it, it's sticking stability on the wrong timeline because I haven't actually completed. Uh.
Stand down or die.
Guys did not want to die. I wish we could see like mini health bars over the mobs. I don't like that I can't just have health bars. Yeah, but doesn't that only turn them on when they're wounded, though? I want the health bars to show, like, when they're running around before I start fighting them, so I know where the fuck they are. There's one for players, one for minions. Oh, there is one for always. Except it doesn't show it until they land. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's handy. And I can kill them before their health bars load, but that's okay.
Stand down or die.
I think the always is the new. I think before all. Are you sure? Okay. Well, whatever. I'm happier now. If only my stream manager would tell me things before we're in the second cycle of the season. Be like, yo, how do you even know what's going on? You don't have any health bars. Since when? Everyone can read minds. Like, I can read your mind right now. You're like, well, why don't you read my mind then? See? That's what I said. I said you were thinking about food. I don't know what you heard. But I like being able to just tank these avalanches. Not gonna lie. Like, I'm just standing in it. It's been a while since I played someone that could just tank an avalanche. Oh, you even see their little ward shields over their health bar. So fancy.
What brings you here?
We're just tanking everything. 2 lightnings at the same time. I mean, I'm at 330 stacks of bleeds, 350 on single target with a shield. No affixes yet on my 3LP Polaris. I do need to test with Reen though. I need to go grab my Reen out of the bank and try it on the next boss and see what my stacks look like. See if the... Oh, I can't use Reen yet, it's level 70. I'm close. Morning! How are you? We got no new video game from League today. We were lied to and manipulated. On the subway. No, not subway internets. We can just tank all that too. We're playing a very tanky little guy here. No weapons! Stop standing in the breath! Just because I can do it doesn't mean you can. Guess we take the crit strike avoidance for now. But tonight, when you get off of work, there will be some swarm. This might be kind of dangerous, because now I can just skip all of the lower level monoliths, but I'm also not leveling up in the lower level monoliths. So now I'm level 68 and level 90 monolith areas. There might be something to just using, not using Rive, just using Healing Hands. That Divine Bolt Wave is vicious. The extra healing is good. Damage is still good. And then I can put Ring of Shields in place of Rive. can be super, super tanky. Might be some value in it. All the stability on the timeline with one little glyph of envy. Very alt-friendly mechanic. Very alt-friendly mechanic.
Stand down or die.
The only downside to this is we don't get forge weapon. And there's no reliable way to generate forge weapons without Ride. Or the 2-piece set bonus, which is only on hit and once every like 3 seconds. They nerfed that big time. Big time. But I'm talking about there's no way to generate forge weapons while using healing hands. So it used to be that Warpath would generate a forge weapon once every 5 seconds, and then the frequency could be reduced, and you could generate all your forge weapons with Warpath. Now it's once every 5 seconds you generate weapons as if you use Forge Strike, which has a 25% chance to generate one weapon. So instead of a guaranteed weapon every 5 seconds, modified by frequency, you now have a 25% chance to generate a weapon every 5 seconds. And then you can spec into it so that you have like a 60% chance of something. It's garbage. Unless there's something in the Forge Hammer tree for forge weapon generation that I'm missing. But I don't think there is. Now versus... Good morning. Hey, I was just thinking about you today. I hadn't heard from you in a while. How are y'all doing? It's you? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Is everything going all right in that world, though? Just stressed out? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Side effects suck too. Yep. Yeah, it's rough. Well, that's good though. Getting them knocked out, important. That is good. Are you gonna do the shaman video later? I thought I did it yesterday. Yeah, I did the shaman video yesterday. Actually, we've got a primalist video. It's a shaman, not a pet user. And we got all the dramas in that one.
Stand down or die.
Oh, I also did the leveling guide yesterday. So the first 6 hours of the stream was the shaman leveling guide. Yeah, it does. Love the drama. So I can keep up 180 stacks with healing hands. I can keep up like 300 with Rive. I just don't know. I don't believe so, but it's an easy way to check. Tomorrow, Mom, I'll do a Primalist leveling guide. A Primalist Beastmaster. Yeah, that's fine. I enjoy the leveling process in this game. Like, I enjoy the building the character and getting his power up and yada yada yada. It knows where all the dirt is coming from. It's trying to nip it in the bud. Alright, we'll do this level 90 bosses, I guess. At level 69. Tank everything. Stand in everything. Look at this. Just level 69, level 90 monolith. Just stand in everything. Health barely even moves.
You will be now. My soul burns. My soul burns.
Well, thank you for stopping by. Oh, we got the this guy. I wonder if I can just tank all his stuff. I'm guessing I probably can. I don't know if I can tank that. My weapons could. What was that bullshit? That hurt. Oh. Ready for WoW pre-patch. Ooh, exciting. I think for the leveling guide, we should just post it anyway. Just, we can just put like a graphic over that area, like something related to the video. It's not going to cover up anything important anyway. Are you excited for the WoW patch? I'm just going to turn that countdown off now. It's a problem. Well, that's good. Been a while since you had something to play that you were excited about. Uh, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I mean, I don't see why we can't just put a graphic over it. Me, nah. I don't know. I don't care. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. We're just disabling the counter for future stuffs. I'm almost high enough level to test out Irene. Almost. This one is low roll on the hit chance, but it's got 21% increased melee attack speed. I don't know, it's fine. It's not important. Like, no one's been... It has not really made much of a difference for anyone. It was more for me than it was for any other one, any other person. And I can just turn it on when I want to see it. %, less damage taken. 750 armor. I think we're gonna have to go with the healing effectiveness. I mean, with the healing hands build and not the Rive. Just because these nodes are so freaking strong. shared elemental resistance with shield, shared increased fire damage over time with a shield, maximum less fire damage taken from overcapped fire resistance, less fire damage taken per overcapped fire resistance. Ah, dude, these nodes are so good. Frailty chance with shield, response taken crits with shield. Maximum less fire damage taken from overcapped fire resistance. Take less fire damage from up to a maximum. Oh, okay, up to a maximum. Hey, that makes sense. Yeah, these nodes are too good. This is so much survivability. Sorry, Rive. Like, I know you're good, but you're gonna have to go. Yeah, you gotta go, Rive. I apologize. I mean, you don't have to go yet. You actually have to get up to the level. Get to these points. You're 5, 10, 20, 20 levels away. Bye, brother. Peace out. Oh, it is late. All right, love you, Mom. Talk to you later. Good time to go to bed.